Hello everybody and welcome to our 10th edition Leviathan box set battle report.
That's the one.
I painted up all the Tyranids and Space Marines as Ultramarines for this box set, and Ben and I are going to do a battle report with the mission from the Leviathan rulebook.
Yeah, the basic mission for like the basic
mission. We're not going to play with the cards yet in this mission, but for those of you who are aware, Leviathan has, a card way of playing, kind of like Maelstrom of War, and your one basic mission in the rulebook. Yes. We're going to do that one just to get our hand on the rules.
Yeah.
Try to do it for the first time.
Your points are going to be a bit different. They're not going to be as high scoring.
Any predictions?
It depends. It really depends. If I can get to the units I need to get to without getting shot up too much, I think I can put a smackdown on them. But crossing that no man's land and getting to you is the tricky part.
Fair. I want to thank Games Workshop for sending us Leviathan early, so we can use it here at Mountain Miniatures to get some early access content for you guys. There'll be tons of 10th edition content on this channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff to stay tuned for the content coming. And a lot of our work gets done here because of our channel members. Think about joining the channel. There's a join button right next to the subscribe button. If you click on that, you learn everything you need to know about becoming a channel member. It does help us make a lot of battle reports. Let's take a look at the 10th edition Leviathan models. The Space Marine Captain in Terminator armor will be the leader of my force today. I will be giving him an enhancement called the Honor of Vehement. It gives him one additional strength and one additional attack for his sword there, but when the Assault Doctrine is active, he'll have a +2 strength in attacks. He will be joining my Terminators. Now these guys here, they look pretty punchy, but they also have a lot of firepower. They have the ability to deep strike on the table, so there'll be some table control, firepower, thick toughness, armor saves, and the ability to punch as well. The other squad that could have joined the Terminators is my Librarian in Terminator armor, but he's going to run off on his own. I will be deep striking him, so he'll give me a little bit of mobility and a little bit of psychic ranged attacks. I have 2 units of 5 Infernus Marines. So these guys run around the table with big flamers that automatically hit, should control the table, kill off Gribblies, and be effective with the Overwatch stratagem. 1 Ballistus Dreadnought for some long-range, heavy firepower. A Stern Guard Veteran Squad for specialized firepower. I got a Lieutenant here with a combi weapon. Has some special rules that will affect one of the objectives on the table. We'll show you in a moment. And finally, an Apothecary Biologist, a very beautiful model. Can't really join any models that come inside this box set. So probably be sitting on backfield objectives and scoring. But I definitely plan on adding models to my army that he can join.
Leading my Tyranid force today is going to be the Tyranid Prime with wings. His enhancement is going to be Adaptive Biology, which means he has a 5-up Feel No Pain, and if he starts a turn with less than his starting number of wounds, he's going to have a 4-up Feel No Pain. That should be helpful for keeping him alive in this engagement. 2 squads of Termagants in this list. Each one is going to be good for holding down objectives and keeping a little bit of fire going down the board. 1 squad of Neurogaunts, which is going to be helpful for like passing out synapse and kind of keeping stuff within range. I've got a squad of 5 Barbgaunts. Hopefully their firepower is going to keep Steve pinned down in his zone a bit more and give me some time to maneuver. I've got a Psychophage, which is going to be hunting down Steve's Psyker units, which is only going to be 1 this game, but it's also got some other basic attacks that can do some harm where it needs to. I've got some Ripper Swarms, which are going to make it a little bit harder for Steve's units to hold down objectives if I can get them in the right spot. I got a big old Screamer Killer, which is going to really get up in Steve's face and kind of keep him from going where he wants to go. It'd be a nice big threat. I've got some Von Ryan's Leapers. They're going to be skulking around. They're going to be kind of hard to hit at range, but once they get up close, they can do some real damage to some light infantry units. And last but not least, I've got the Neuro Tyrant. Now, he's going to be throwing down some real psychic damage if I can get him within range of some enemy units and really make it tough for Steve.
There's a couple of ways we can play this game. There's a deck of cards for an amazing card drawing, objective scoring type game. Make a random mission with Leviathan games are typically played with this deck of cards here where you custom make missions, scenarios, and ways of scoring. It's actually really fantastic, but you know what? We have to learn the game first. So we're gonna do the one and only mission from the book called Only War. It does have 4 objectives on the table. At the end of your command phase, you'll score 1 point for every objective you control. So it's very simple, very basic playing the game, but we're really here to focus on the rules and how this game maneuvers and moves. I'm going to go over my deployment. I'm on this side. I have 18 inches up to deploy. We're 24 inches apart. And I have my Inferno squads on my flanks. Stern Guard here with the character on my backfield objective, and then we have my Dreadnought ready to go left or right to see where I want to put his firepower. Deep striking are my captain with the Terminators, and the Librarian off by himself. Coming on in a later turn, you'll see how that works. But because of them, I place this token on the table. and it allows me to potentially deep strike in Ben's movement phase or on turn 1 if I want. So when you're playing this mission, reinforcements can come on, well, reserves can come on turn 1. Otherwise, if you're using the cards, no reinforcements or reserves on turn 1. This lieutenant has the ability to pick an objective on the table. I'm going to pick this one. Anytime my units are within 6 of him, they get reroll wound rolls of 1 against units on this objective over here. For Ben's deployment, we have the little mortared guns, barbed guns, with guns holding the objective and the psychophage on this side of the table. Big scaro neuro tyrant with the neuro guns kind of in the center, the leapers hiding behind ruins. And on this side of the table, we're gonna run away from that screamer killer until I get my guns to bear and some more gribblies. We're gonna roll off. Whoever rolls higher must take the first turn. It is Tyranids turn 1. So Ben's turn 1 in the command phase. We each gain a command point. We're going up to 1 each.
That's right. Up to 1.
Do you have any command phase abilities, Benjamin?
So I do, but before we get started on that, I'm going to talk about my hyper adaptation, which is going to be Swarming Instincts, which is going to give me sustained hits against all infantry models in your army.
That's right. So these Tyranids have a rule. At the start of the first battle round, which we're at right now, Ben picks a rule for his whole army for the rest of the game.
Yep.
His 3 options are sustain hits against infantry, or lethal hits against vehicles and monsters, and then precision criticals will be precision.
Criticals will be precision against character.
Yeah. Basically, he picks a rule. 6 to hit are always critical, and then it can be either precision, lethal against vehicles and monsters, or sustain hit against infantry. And you're choosing sustain hits against infantry, which means every 6 to hit Ben does this whole game will be 2 hits against me, unless they're targeting this guy.
Yep.
The only thing that's not infantry for me. And then this Neuro Tyrant has a special rule in the command phase. Who are you picking?
Yeah.
He picks 2 units.
Within 12 inches.
And then those units will count as if they're in synapse range, even if they're not, until Ben's next command phase.
Yes.
Synapse is a cool rule, so we do a lot of battle shock tests, leadership tests. You'll see them in a bit. However, Tyranids in synapse range will get to roll 3 dice for their synapse, so putting them on them.
Also, some certain stratagems only apply if you're within synapse range.
True, yeah. Who's the target? Yeah, the guy's on the objective. Makes sense. First thing Ben's going to do in phase, he wants to advance his psychophage. He moves, how far does he move?
8 inches to 10.
Adding a d6 to it, so moving right to that objective. Already blocking me from deep striking on this objective, or my homing beacon. I can deep strike wholly within 3 inches of it, but I have to be still 9 inches away. I was kind of planting it there for a turn 1 deep strike, if I went first.
Eyes up.
Gants are going to run?
Yep, gaunts.
I know, I call them Gants. They move 6 plus 1.
That's right.
Their weapons are assaults, so they're going to be able to shoot in the shooting phase freely with no penalty. Oh, I don't think I have anything in range.
I might have a couple of these guys in range. These guys are just going to hop over here.
Yeah. Now their weapons are hitting on 4s typically, but they have a heavy rule. If they don't move, they're +1 to hit, or basically hitting on 3s. But Ben's going to move. He's got to move a little bit.
Yep.
The Neuro Tyrant and the Neuro Gaunts are going to run. Ben can't roll high runs today?
Nope. 8 inches.
This is actually an advancement roll, but we're so used to calling it a run because editions past this was called running. Now it's advancing.
We're running.
We are running. And then moving around back here, the Von Ryan Leapers are going to run. Uh-oh.
16 inches.
Bring all the way over here. Now, infantry and beasts can run through these ruins if they're not there. We're not vehicles, swarms, or monsters. Less than FAQ comes out, allowing swarms to eventually do it in the future, but at the time of recording this, they can't go through ruins. Are they running?
Yeah, they're running.
Okay. Moving around, Ben.
I'm going to run the Carnifex.
Yeah, hey, buddy, hit him. 6 inches.
He's just going to move up within range of the objective. And out of range of the flamers. These guys are going to run.
Ooh. Pushing. All right, we got one more thing. The boss man. Rolling an advance as well. Adding 6 to his movement. He's going from there. Around over there. Nah, Ben is like he's moving him for synapse purposes.
Yeah. I gotta play with synapse in mind. It's not an army rule I'm used to, and I gotta stick with it.
Hey man, first time playing Tyranids, it's not gonna be perfect.
Right?
Let's shoot.
Yeah.
Who has assault weapons?
The Carnifex, the Termagants.
Ooh, the Carnifex assault as well. Nice. 8 of these Termagants are in range of this Infernus squad. Hitting on 4s.
4s. Exploding 6s.
Yes. No. Oh, you sustained or lethal? You're sustained.
Sustained for
Yeah,
infantry.
every 6 is 2 hits. We have 6 hits.
And 3s.
Yeah, there's strength 5. 5 wounds. Any cover? You're right, don't matter. All right, 3 up armor. You kill a model. This guy.
Made a mistake.
What'd you make?
I should have fired the Screamer Killer first, because now you have less than 5 guys.
Oh, is he blast?
He has blast, yeah.
Oh, well, the Screamer Killer's gonna shoot at them.
He's going to get D6 plus 3.
D6 plus 3.
5 shots.
Now, Ben had fired him first. He would have the blast special rule. If you want, I'm okay saying that you would have fired him first.
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
So 4 is to hit. It's an assault weapon. An extra hit.
Yeah, sustained hits on infantry.
And 2s.
2 is strength 8.
AP 2.
Nice. This is AP 2, and I'm out in the open, no cover for me.
Would you
Ben's asking if I want to use stratagems. I have a stratagem, Armor Contempt, reduces AP by 1. Nah, I got plans. No damage. Nothing else is in range. That's end of Tyranids turn 1 as we go into Space Marines turn 1. I have to pick a few things. First thing, we're each going to gain a CP. We're both going up to 2. I am going to declare the Devastator Doctrine to be active. So once per game, I can activate a Devastator Doctrine, Assault Doctrine, or Tactical Doctrine. Devastator Doctrine will mean my whole army gets to advance and shoot. And then I gotta pick an Oath of Moment target. I gotta go for that Carnifex. I gotta put him down. He's terrifying in combat. I'm gonna see if I can kill him before he does anything. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a nice high run for my Dreadnought here. I'll take the 3. So I can get all the way to there. His claws are still in cover, so Ben will still get cover from my attacks.
stop trying to shoot my claws, Steve?
Right? He's so big, he gets cover. So I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna stay back a little bit, just so that these guys can shoot and still see him without having to worry about moving. Because one of the weapons of that squad is heavy, so I get a bonus to hit if I don't move. We're moving forward with our Infernus squad. Ben's very aggressive. I'm gonna try to reposition here. We're gonna advance our lieutenant here. Hiding. We're gonna get these guys out of dodge. Ooh, I love that.
They're running away, Steve?
They might go forward now.
They got assault weapons? Oh, no, you get Devastator Doctrine.
Yeah. So before I even move this squad, Ben wants to use the Overwatch stratagem. So you use it as we're used to in the charge phase when things charge, but you also do it in the move phase before or after squad moves. He knows when to get a line of sight. I'm within 18-inch range already. So he's gonna try to roast me.
2d6 auto hits.
So it will cost him a command point. He's going down to 1. And it's 2d6 auto hits because it's the turret weapon. 5 hits.
I'll take.
Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds. This is AP 1 and 2 damage each. So every when I fail, I will lose a guy. Now I have a stratagem called Armor Contempt. It reduces AP by 1, but I can't use it right now. I can only use it in Ben's shooting phase or fight phase. I can't use it in my own movement phase. So you kill 3 as I try to move. However, Ben will no longer be able to do Overwatch in the assault phase. It could be worth jumping over there on them. But, it doesn't matter if I had cover or not. That weapon also ignored cover.
So you did Oath of Moment on him, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're moving. Oh, we went too far. I don't want to be in line of sight. Staying out of the ruins. And boom! Deep striking over here, 9 inches away from that Carnifex. And way over here, boom! Deep striking behind the lines, way down on the side of the table. Now, again, this is not something you see in a typical game. When you play with the build a mission card type scenarios, you cannot come on table turn 1. Now, that being the case, if you're playing such a small game like this, I would put everything on the table. But we're just trying to show off all the cool new rules and not using my token at all. All right, let's go on to shoot. I'm going to start off with this Flamer squad. We're going to roast everything into those Gants.
Yep.
4 more still alive, so we're going to get 19 hits. This is strength 5, so we're wounding on 3s. Oh, wow. Okay, 17 wounds. 5 up armor.
I'm pretty sure they're all dead.
They are all dead. We got them all. While Ben clears up this biomass, I'm going to go to my Brutalis Dreadnought. Not Brutalis. My Ballistus Dreadnought. Everything in the Carnifex.
The Carnifex is within synapse range of the Prime, so I'll spend 1 CP and he'll have a 5 up, feel no pain.
Oh, yeah. I should have killed him first. And then the stratagem Ben's using gives a 6 up, feel no pain to a unit, but if they're in synapse range, a 5 up, feel no pain. All right, we'll get through. You had a 0 CP, though.
I am down to 0 CP.
Oh, CP are tight in this game, this edition. 2 shots from a las cannon, hitting on 3s. Beautiful. I'm strength 12, your toughness 9. So 3s to wound. All right, these are AP3, but you are partially in cover. So they're going to be effectively 4-up armor save on this, give it 2-up. Nice! Okay,
That needed to happen.
All right. Oh, sorry, my Stormbolters are going to go after them.
Yeah,
obviously, right?
Yeah.
So the 2 missile launchers, both hit, both wound, and then this is going to be a 3-up armor save. Make one, fail one. D6 damage for 4.
Down to
Do normal
6.
5s.
I do it on 5s.
Take 2 damage. Uh-oh. Oh, now I'm nervous. This weapon into those lifters. Leapers is 2 shots at rapid fire 2, and you're in half range. Hitting on 3s. Not the ultimate target, so no rerolls. And then wounding on 4s.
5s?
But this weapon... Oh, your toughness is good.
They might be toughness 5.
They're toughness 5. Okay, so
But you're
one wound.
twin linked, right?
It is twin linked, so I get a reroll to wound. 1 wound. 3 plus because of cover. There's a wound. How many got left?
2 wounds left.
3 wounds per. Nice. Let's send these 2 flammers into them. 7 hits. Wounding on 4s. Oh. Only 2 wounds. 3 up save. All good. Give me a battle shock test when you get hit by this weapon.
They are outside of synapse range, so it's only... that's a 9. They are
9,
leadership
certainly.
8 plus.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
You have to roll an 8 plus to pass, and he passes. If he had failed, they have OC 0, not a big deal, but they would not be able to use stratagems. Well, not a big deal in this particular moment because they're not really holding the objective. The Carnifex is. The Terminators are going to go ahead and put all their Stormbolters into the Leapers, and then my Assault Cannon is going to go after that, Carnifex. So the Stormbolters into the Von Ryan's Leapers. These are hitting on 3s. They're in rapid fire range. And then I have my captains that are hitting on 2s. And then they're all wounding together on 5s. We have 5 wounds on you, but it's nice cover, so 3 up save. 1 more damage. Bringing one of them down to 1. Now the assault cannon into that not Carnifex.
Yeah.
Screamer.
Screamer killer Carnifex.
Screamer killer.
It's a type of Carnifex.
Hitting on 3s, not twinning, but re-rolling because of Oath of Moment. No. Strength 6, so wounding on 5s. And then re-rolling. So this is a mortal wound. I want to fish for more 6s. I'm going to re-roll everything. All right, we have 2 mortal wounds.
5
on
ups.
5s.
Nope.
Ooh, 2 damage. He is down to 6. 1 pistol from the biologist trying to knock this dude out. Hits. When this model is leading a unit,
Wait,
he
what?
has lethal hits. The biologist is off. He's by himself.
Oh, okay.
He's not leading a unit.
Not the biologist. The or is biologist?
Yeah, the apothecary biologist.
Oh, okay.
So he can't lead any of the units in this box set, so he's off on his own. If he was leading a unit, this would automatically wound.
But he doesn't have anybody like cheering him on.
4's the wound.
5?
Ah! No. This guy's next. He's gonna go shoot into the Leapers.
Is he more than 12 inches away?
Are these stealth?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the only time it would have come into effect. Okay. Maybe the biologist, but
Yeah.
he didn't do it.
Because of the stealth ability, -1 to hit, so hitting on 4s. He misses.
It matters.
They'll go next. Same target. Well, we're gonna start off with the 2 combi weapons into them. Hitting on 4s because of the stealth ability. We got 1 hit. And that's a mortal wound.
A mortal wound.
It is anti-infantry 4+, so we do kill that 1 duder. Then the heavy boulder will fire next. +1 hit for staying still, because it's heavy. But -1 hit because of the stealth on those Von Ryan Leapers. Hit on 4s. Hey, we have 3 hits, but this weapon has the sustained hits 1 ability, so when I crit, which is a 6, it's initial hit. Ba-boom. Looking over 4s to wound. Oh, there you go. 1 at -1, but you're in cover, so 4 up save.
4 up save.
What'd you get?
I fail.
2 damage.
Down to 1.
Ooh. Do I have any more attacks? I don't. Let's charge. Captain, gonna go after the Screamer Killer. Gotta get him.
Tyranno Screamer Killer thing.
Tyranno thingamajig. Okay. Dying charge. Cranked it.
Makes it.
Crashing into the boy. I am going to use a stratagem called Honor the Chapter. I'm going to gain the Lance ability, which means, because I charge, I have +1 to wound. Now, if the Assault Doctrine was active, I would also gain 1 additional AP on my melee weapons, but it's not active, it's Devastator.
Oh, yeah.
My captain does have a rule called Rites of Battle. Once per battle round, when this unit is targeted with a stratagem, I can do it for free, even if that stratagem was already used this phase. It wasn't, but this will cost me nothing. I will maintain my 2 CP. We'll start off with the captain. He has 6 attacks with his Relic Blade, and then 1 more attack because he has the the Honor Vehement Enhancement upgrade.
Here is my prediction, Steve.
Hit me.
Your Terminators will not get to fight.
Oh, okay. Ben thinks my captain does it all by himself. Let's see if he's good enough.
Got it.
2's the hit, but I did make him my Oath of Moment target, so I get to reroll hits and wounds. Yeah, buddy. Now, we are strength 6 with the upgrade on my captain, so we're wounding on 5s against toughness 9. It's toughness 9, right?
Toughness 9.
But with the Lance rule in effect, I will be +1 to wound, so 4s to wound. And then I get to reroll everything because they totally balanced and fair. Oh, Oath of Moment. Hey, okay, only 3.
3.
Maybe 2, so 4 up save. I only take 2 damage down to 4. My Terminator's got to fight.
Ah.
Let's do the Power Fists from the squad. There's 4 models with Power Fists. They're hitting on 3s because they know how to swing those fists. Rerolling for Oath of Moment. Love that rule. And then this is strength 8, so we're wounding on 5s, but 4s is Lance. But Oath of Moment. It's 11. 4 up armor on this.
Oh, no, he's dead.
Yeah. Does he have Deadly Demise?
Deadly Demise. I want to say D3.
All right, roll die. On a 6, he does. He dies. So when the Screamer Hero lashes out in death, he does a wound to a Leaper.
Which is his last wound.
1 Terminator over here takes a wound. This guy gets a wound, but he has a Feel No Pain of 5 up.
Oh, no, he's down.
So he takes a wound. Here you go. Which means at the start of his next turn, he actually has a 4 Feel No Pain. It actually activates a buff. Get this guy off my table.
Yeah.
Am I going to consolidate? No, I like where I'm standing. Captain and Terminator did very good. As we go to turn 2 of the Tyranids, we're reaching to gain a command point. Command phase, this guy's going to hand out a token to these Gants to keep him in Synapse range in case all the Synapse dies. Man. Where's the other one to go? Oh, back over there. Nice. And then end of the command phase, you have 2 objectives for 2 points. Ripper Swarm's going to do Ripper Swarm things and run.
Maybe Steve will forget that they're here.
I already did. If you didn't move, I would have forgot they were there. Flying Hive Tyrant's like, no. He's getting out of here. Flying Hive Tyrant.
Flying Tyranid Prime.
So here's the thing. Either I fall back.
Yep.
And I make these guys' lives miserable.
Uh-huh. That sounds miserable.
Or I move forward and try to tie up the Dreadnought, which doesn't really sound like it'll work great.
Actually, in your command phase, you get to do a Battle Shock for that Leaper. He is within Synapse range of the...
I didn't realize that before when I did their Battle Shock.
Oh, it's true.
I completely forgot that the Neurogons...
They would have been in Synapse range.
Yeah, the Neurogons extend the range a bit. So, 8+.
You passed.
I really passed.
All good.
I want...
Yeah, fair enough. He is running to the roof, measuring on an angle. It's a fast move.
Would you like to...
No. In our practice game, I couldn't kill him. He just shrugged off everything. This guy will have a 3-up armor and cover, and then 4-up Feel No Pain. Ben was in our practice game, he just wouldn't fail those. You come to Psychophage?
Yeah, you come to Psychophage.
Nero Tyrant, backing away from my potentially about to be slowed down Terminators. And then the Barbed Gaunts are going to move over, get better line of sight. As I said before, their weapons are heavy. Ben hasn't had a chance to fire them yet. Trying to get good line of sight on targets while staying on an objective. How about the Termagants?
I'm thinking about them.
They're going to move over into the cover.
Yep. How far are they going to move into the cover, Steve? What's going to be?
5. Want it to be. The 2. Ben does not want to move the Leaper. He knows I'm staying on my Overwatch.
Still.
My Overwatch stratagem.
Is it for free right now?
No.
It's a new battle round.
I would,
It's a new battle
no, it's only free when they use the stratagem on themselves. So my Flamers would use it on the Leaper, but it would cost me command points.
Oh, okay.
Are we ready to shoot?
Yeah, I'm going to do the thing I know I'm going to be doing.
Yep.
It's those guys into there.
So Barbed Gaunts are going to shoot at my Terminators. Now they have a cool rule that every time they hit units infantry, they are -2 to move, advance, and charge rolls He's going to effectively take them out of the melee game, ideally, for the rest of this battle report.
Hopefully.
So 5d6 attacks.
Plus 5.
Yeah, plus 1 per guy because of the blast rule. Oh, geez. 23, 28 attacks. Non-4s.
Exploding 6s.
Yeah. Gotta love that. Sustain. Yep. Only 4 6s. It looked like more. Pretty solid roll otherwise.
So 4?
4 more. These are strength 5, and I am toughness 5 in that thick Terminator body.
Yep.
4's a wound. Oh, there we go. Not that great. 2 up armor save. Oh, you kill a guy.
Yeah!
Oh!
The assault cannon, right?
No.
No.
And they're -2 to moves and stuff. Who's next?
Him.
Hit me. The Neuro Tyrant is now going to fire into my Terminator squad. 2d6 auto hits. 6. Wounding on 4s.
3s. Strength 6.
Yep, it's strength 5. The other guy's a strength 6. Getting mixed up. But
Yep.
4's the wound. 2. 3 up saves. We're good. So this guy does ignore cover. That's why it was 3 up save. This guy? Who's he firing at?
These 2.
Get some.
So he's got +1 to hit and wound because they are below half strength.
Oh, yeah.
But
So D6 plus... Is it plus
Plus
1?
one, yeah.
Yeah, so 6 attacks.
Okay.
Wait, is this part torn?
Yes.
Okay, so these automatically hit.
Yes. So I don't get that. But
So-
+1 to wound.
Wounding on 2s.
2s.
Okay.
Wounds.
This thing ignores cover. Not devastating. Never mind. It's not devastating. So 6, 4 up saves. You kill one. Goodbye. Charging time. He's going to go after this chump. He's in. He's in. Okay. All right. I did not expect him coming in.
The Leaper's also going to charge.
The Leaper into who?
Just this guy.
Just the lone little duder?
Yeah.
The Leaper that's hiding right there in the ruin coming in?
No, he's not.
No. Okay.
And he's going to charge into him as well.
Just the dude?
Just the dude, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, he can charge.
Man, that's definitely a charge I wanted to make.
Over there.
It's the one I was thinking about. I'm like, it's too far. I need boxcars to make that charge.
Anybody here can Overwatch for him?
For him?
Yeah. I wonder if I send these flamers in. Do I need the CP? I'll Overwatch the flamers.
All right. So
No, actually, I can't do it. So when I Overwatch for somebody within 24 of the target, right? I shoot at the start of your move of the charge move.
okay.
They can't see him at the start of his move. They can't see him until he lands over there.
It has to be the start of the move. It can't be at any point in the move.
It says start.
So
So typically, if I was like back farther, I could have Overwatched there, but I can't, unfortunately. Whatever. One guy can die. Not bad. Ben will come here and double check this. Or ends a charge move. So it specifically says I can. Now listen to this. Your opponent, when you use the stratagem, when your opponent's movement or charge phase just after the enemy was set up, or when an enemy starts or ends a normal move, advance, fall back, or charge move.
I just ended a charge move.
Right, I actually, you're going to find something I think you'd be interesting. One unit from your army is able to shoot within 24. Is eligible to shoot if it was your shooting phase, okay?
Yeah.
Effect, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now that they're there, at the end of the move, I'm eligible to shoot. It's just my shooting phase, but he's no longer an eligible target. If he was a monster, I could do it at the end of the move.
Yes,
Now,
because
I
you can
don't
fire
know-
at monsters that are in combat.
I don't know if that is intended or if I'm overreading it.
See, this is interesting because this is the very early parts of us like playing with the
Learning
new
the
rule
game.
set and stuff like that, and learning all these new little things. So I'm sure like 3 months from now, when everybody's had time with all of it,
We'll know the answer for sure.
well, yeah, everything will be
I'll-
like, oh no, this is how it works. This is how it works.
I'll
this is how
put
it
this on
works.
camera again so everybody can read it. Focus. Hopefully you can read that. And then way down, way below, way in, share your opinions below in the comments. For now, I just won't do it. Now, see, if monsters and vehicles couldn't be shot while engagement range, I would say, well, definitely the intended rule here is I can shoot at the end. Without that being the case, I'm not going to make the assumption. So
You can shoot at that. That's a monster.
no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, let's. Who wants to fight first? Doesn't matter. Either one of them
It
should
kind
kill
of
me.
does in my head.
Oh,
You're-
okay.
I have plans for tying stuff up, but you're going to use Tactical Doctrine anyways.
Yes.
So it's not a huge deal.
Yes.
So I'm just going to attack with the Prime first.
Okay. Trying to kill my Space Marine. You know how long he trained to be a Space Marine of the Ultramarines, the chapter everybody looks up to?
I don't know.
forever, I guess. He's the best of the best. Yay. You know what? No,
You shut your mouth, Benjamin.
I'm not going to say it.
Ben loves Ultramarine lore. I actually do. That's why I started Ultramarine.
I wasn't going to say anything against the Ultramarines.
You need to beg on Dark Angels again?
No.
Ben loves Space Marines. Ben only likes Space Marines if you have wolf pelts. And
I don't like Space Marines if they're different. The problem if you have wolf pelts, though, is you get in trouble from certain organizations that are mad about plastic wolf pelts. You know why I love you? Which is what I was going to say.
It's because you're different. So Ben, you told me what you wanted to say, but I'm glad he didn't.
You're welcome, Steve. It's because I care. 6 attacks.
You know what? I'll say it for you, Ben. Ben doesn't care about PETA.
Well, at least the Ultramarines aren't getting in trouble from government. No, not government organizations.
You know what? Back to
organizations about wearing the wolf pelt. So 2s to hit and 3s to wound.
Well, 2 automatically hit a wound.
2 automatically. No, 2 explode.
Explode, right. I keep
so everything hits. Everything actually hits. 3s to wound.
What's the AP?
1. 2 damage.
Ooh! You're dead. Yoink. You want to do it? You want to get the feet? Come on, take the feet.
Well, he can pile in and consolidate now, right? So he's going to be like...
Interesting new mechanic for 10th edition. Ben wanted to, I'll show everybody, using a surf. 3 inches closer, but not make base, and then pile in over here.
Well, I was going to do both. I was planning on making base to both, because he definitely has the base size.
But the change why he can't do it anymore is when you pile in, you must make base. So he can't get all the way over here anymore.
Yeah.
No more surfing on other units. Oh, this guy can pile in first if he wants.
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking about.
So he hasn't
it just brings him closer to stuff, but he can be targeted anyways. Not really a big deal. Man, I wish I'd charge those guys.
You want to stay in the cover?
Yeah, I want to stay in the cover.
Stay in the cover, and this guy's going to go base me, which is going to fight you. Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
I'll give you the legs.
Yeah, give me the legs.
4 hits. Strength 7, your toughness...
9.
2 wounds. I think you have 3 of armor? Oh, no.
I definitely don't have a 2-up armor.
You just got kicked by a dreadnought.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's going to be Ben's turn as we're going to turn 2 for the Space Marines. Battle Shock, I don't have to do because nobody's below half. I'm going to pick Oath Movement target and a battle tactic. I'm going to choose, Combat Doctrine. I'm going to choose Tactical Doctrine for the Combat Doctrine, so I'm going to fall back and shoot. Even though the Dreadnought's not that bad.
Which means you're not running and charging.
Yeah, but they're going to be slow. I don't think I'll be able to anyway.
2 CP.
Because I'm going to be -2 to move and everything. No. Yeah, tactical. Now, more importantly, Ben, who should I choose for my Oath of Moment?
It's definitely one of those 2.
I think it's the big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go for the Psychophage. No!
At least you're not running and charging this turn, which would have been really helpful for your Terminators, which are -2 to move right now.
This unit will be my Oath of Moment.
Alrighty then.
And at the end of my command phase, I'm going to score some points.
Yep, so Shadow of the Warp.
Oh, you want to do that first?
Yeah, it doesn't
Alright,
matter.
Ben, well, it won't matter because if I fail my... Okay, Ben has a rule called Shadow of the Warp. He can use it in any command phase. He's doing it in mine. I'm going to do Battle Shocks. If I fail enough of these, I'm not going to score. So most importantly, I'm going to start off with this Terminator squad. Shadow of the Warp Force Battle Shock test. Now, because this guy is on the table, I add a -1 to the roll.
Yes. So you want to roll high.
Am I -1 to my leadership or -1 to my roll? Same outcome, but just the wording.
It might be characteristic. I'll have to look up it.
I have a leadership 6 on my Terminators and the captain. I have to roll 6+ to pass this test, but Ben reduced the die by 1. I need to show 7+. No! No! They're Battle Shock! They are Battle Shocks, which means they're OC0, which means Ben just stopped.
And they can't use CP.
True, but I don't even care about that right now. They don't score. You're going to maintain the lead.
But your captain's free CP also doesn't get to be used on them.
Yeah, OC0, I don't score. Here's the crazy, ridiculous thing. So if this was my normal Battle Shock test, there's the same bravery stratagem I can use. This one says very clearly, in the Battle Shock step of my command phase, I could, after failing, I can still use the stratagem to count as not failed.
But
This
you don't even.
Shadow in the Warp one isn't...
But since they only lost one guy, they wouldn't even have to make the test, right?
Right, but it doesn't matter. I can only use this as my normal one.
No, but then if you
Yeah, we're not in my battle shock step of my command phase anymore. You added an extra one, an extra battle shock test outside that part of my phase.
yes,
So, to explain my understanding here, command phase, I do gain of CP, command abilities, do battle shock stuff. Where's number 3? Oh, I assume there's more steps, but I'm already done that step. Nobody, my army took regular battle shock, so we're done there. We're going on to another part of my command phase, which would be scoring victory points on objectives. That's when Ben activated his Shadow in the Warp, which is a once per game ability, which my understanding is, it is outside of sequence for insane bravery, so I can't do it, which means Ben stopped me from scoring and is going to hold the lead. I'm not happy about that. But it's kind of cool.
yeah.
Let's keep going. This guy has to do a battle shock test as well. He's battle shocked. Come on. Ben,
Who is-
like
oh, that guy at the back.
the librarian.
Oh well, that
I might have stratagem to do some damage to you. This squad, they passed. The biologist failed. He's battle shocked. The lieutenant is battle shocked because you're stupid.
If only those Sterngar veterans.
If they had failed, Ben would have stopped me from scoring any points. Dang. This guy is battle shocked.
That doesn't mean anything for him.
Well, I can't do stratagems.
Yeah. But
And then them, they passed. Boom, everybody's marked. All right, let's go on to movement now. We're coming around.
the mountain.
Here we come.
What's the?
They're gonna walk up here. And then I'm gonna start my 3-inch move across the table. I'm gonna advance them.
Yeah.
Ooh, -2 to my advance. Moves or rolls. So their ability actually reduces my movement characteristic by 2 and my advanced roll. This counts as a 4, and I move in 3, so I move 7. Even though that would have been a nice 11-inch move otherwise. Hey, we're gonna slowly make our
And then we
way.
kind of just like look at each other and be like, hey,
There's a guy in there.
hey, how's it going?
Maybe I'll charge him to slingshot.
Well, you advanced.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do that.
And we're both kind of just stand there and look at each other and be like, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna move here. Let us shoot! Everything here into him. What's your toughness?
9. Oh, are you deciding right now?
I'm gonna put the Stormbolter into the character.
Okay. I will spend a CP and give him a 5 up, feel no pain.
Makes sense. That makes sense. 2 shots in the last cannons, a pair of hits, 3s to wound. We got 2 wounds. 2 6 of armor saves after modifiers.
Nope.
D6 plus 1 damage each. 5 damage total.
5 damage total?
No, Ben, I can't accept this. I'm gonna use a command point.
No,
he's
he
battle
can't.
shocked.
He
I
can't.
I can't. You said it wasn't gonna matter. I can't reroll the damage. He's battle shocked. You're on 5s. You take 4 damage. He's down to 4.
Down to 4.
Stormbolter will go into that character. It's twin linked. 1 wound. 3 up armor because you
3.
cover.
Yeah. Yeah, there you
All right, you're
go.
good.
With missiles.
Oh yeah, missiles. I forgot about the missiles. Missiles into him. 3s. Yeah. I'm gonna use a command point. -2. I know.
Oh, no. Oath of Moment.
No, I oath them.
Oh, you oath.
I got a plan. It may not work, but I got a plan. -2, so 5 up save.
D6 damage?
Hey, there we go. 6 damage. You know I'm on 5s. You need to roll 3 of them to be alive. No,
Nope.
you die. Just. Do you have Deadly Demise?
I believe so.
Roll that die. No. You ain't gonna last shot and kill anybody. Get off me, Gable.
Well, that wasn't worth it.
This guy, shoot at him.
Yep.
He hits. He wounds. -1, but you're in cover.
4 up.
You're fine. This guy, same thing. He's in rapid fire now, so 2 shots. 1 hit. There's a mortal wound. You have a 4 feel no pain because you're enhancement.
Sure. Nope.
You take a wound.
Take a wound. Down to 4.
Stern Guard are going to fire at him next. 2 combi weapons in rapid fire range. Hitting on 3s. Aw, boo earns. Anti-infantry 4. Boo earns. 2 rifles that are in rapid fire range. You have extra attack here. So they're looking for 3s. And then they're looking for 5s. We have 1 at -1, but you're in cover. So back to a 4.
4 up.
Stop it. And then finally,
Heavy
Heavy
bolter.
Bolter.
3 shots?
Oh yeah, 3 dice. 3 shots. We have 2 hits, but sustain hits 1. 3 hits. 2 wounds, AP 1, but you're in cover.
4 ups.
1 goes through for 2 damage, you normal 4s. Take 1, and you're down to 3.
Down to 3.
And then we're going to move all the way, as Ben tries to get his fingers in there to change his wound characteristics. I was going to really pan the camera over here to my librarian. He's got a Stormbolter here. He has a rule called, well, doesn't matter. When he's leading a unit, which he's not, he has sustain hits 1 for him in his unit. So no leading, so no sustain hits. Starting off with the Stormbolter. Okay. 1 wound on these Trumperinis. 4 up. Oh, no, you'd be covered. You'd have cover.
Oh, 3 up. Oh.
I couldn't move far enough. But you made it either way. We're gonna smite now. It's D6 attacks. I have 2 modes of fire with this weapon. I'm gonna use the supercharged version. It's gonna be hazardous.
Okay.
So D6 attacks. Aw, boo earns. I'm gonna command point that.
Did he fail?
Yeah, you're right. I will not be command pointing that. He can't use stratagems. Okay,
You're gonna have so many CP? You're gonna have tons of CP.
Your Shout in the Warp has really done some work here.
It has done a little
I
bit.
really didn't want to get 1 attack. It hit. Strength 6, wounding you on 3s. It'll be -2, but you have cover because I can't see you all.
So
units.
5 up. Nope.
D3 damage. We kill 1. And then it's a hazardous weapon, so I gotta roll a die after not attacking. If I roll a 1, I would take a D3 mortal wounds, which I wouldn't have supercharged if remember I was broken, because you can't reroll it. 1 dead guy. Yeah, I get 2 on the objective. And I think that's my turn. I want to charge. Do I want to give you the legs? Yeah, I want to give you the legs. We're going to charge. Oh, no, because you can countercharge me. Nah, we're good.
Okay.
I can't see nothing behind on that objective. Okay, that's going to be the turn as we go into turn 3 for the Tyranids. Reaching in command points because Ben wouldn't let me spend any last turn. Oh, you gotta do battle shock for this leaper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming your nodes are going to the same 2 targets on this guy?
Yeah.
Battle shock for the leaper. He is not in...
Yeah.
Oh, he's in synapse
Synapse.
range. He's synapse as well. I forgot.
He fails anyways.
He failed anyway?
Yep.
Okay, he can't use stratagems and he has OC 0.
Okay, cool.
Probably not that big a deal for him. And then end of your command phase, you're going to score 1, 2 points, and the score is 4-1 for Ben. Ben is moving the Neuro Tyrant and the Neuro Gonson forward.
Everything's getting passed out the same.
Yeah. We can use your brain powers at.
Those guys.
My Stirring Guard veterans.
Yeah.
I don't like brain bugs.
The only good bug is a dead bug.
I miss Neil Patrick Harris.
Would you like to know more?
Did you ever watch Doogie Howser?
I did not. I think I was a little too young for Doogie Howser. I am aware of Doogie Howser. I have seen Harold and Kumar.
But you have watched like one of the greatest sitcoms of all time, How I Met Your Mother, right?
I'm not.
If you say no, I'm not playing with you.
I have never watched a full episode. I've also never watched Always Sunny.
You know, neither have I, but I've seen 1,000 clips on YouTube.
So I feel like I've watched.
Exactly.
Same with
But it's sort of blasted.
was it Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Oh, I actually watched all that.
I've big fan though of Parks and Rec and
I've only watched YouTube clips.
and The Good Place.
I hate that show.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the same guys as Parks and Rec.
Hey, we're here for Warhammer.
We are, but I'm moving.
But you need to watch Doogie Howser MD. This is getting maxed. I moved to get a better angle. You moved your hands. I'm trying to stay on the objective with the Gantz. And then this Leaper, where's he going to go?
He's gonna go right to the edge.
Go into the ruins?
Yep.
I'm going to use a stratagem right here for squad tactics on this squad that can use a stratagem. They're going to get to, only infantry can do it. They're going to move D6 inches.
Okay.
If Tactical Doctrine was active, it's not. It would have been straight 6. But we're going to go 3 inches. But what we want to do...
Tactical Doctrine is no longer active?
I activated... Oh, it is. It is active right now.
Yeah, 6 inches.
All right, we're going to go all the way over to here. Because what we want to do is if when Ben charges these guys with the Lictor, I want... No! I hate your Shadow in the Warp. I was going to have them countercharge the Lictor.
They can't countercharge.
Oh,
they can't
no! Oh, no.
No.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go max 3 inches away from the objective.
Yep.
Hopefully Lictor fails his charge.
So now I have to make the choice of, do I move the prime?
I can still roast you.
You can still roast me.
But if you roast me now and don't kill me...
Oh, these battle shocks have really messed up my plans.
So right now, it's an 8-inch charge. That's an 8-inch charge. Otherwise, you just stand there and roast me anyways. But the Lictor is definitely going to charge you. And you've already used Tactical Doctrine, so you can't fall back and shoot with them again.
Nah.
So...
Oh,
no.
I want so badly to move through the ruins with the scarabs, and you can't.
The windows are not too small for Termagant.
Yeah, I know.
But they are too hard to get through for the Ripper Swarms. They got little arms. They can't climb up the walls. They got little...
A ton of hands. Ben's not gonna move. He doesn't want to risk the Overwatch. Shooting time. Bazinga Zap.
Bazinga Zap.
2d6 automatic hits into my Stern Guard veterans.
Yep.
7 hits. My Stern Guard are not battle shocked, so they are going to use Armor of Contempt. So I'm going to reduce AP by 1. So I'm going to get 3 up armor save against this.
3 to wound. 4 wounds.
4 wounds?
Or 3 up.
3 up armor!
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1 command point save, 2 full bodies.
Yep.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. What's next?
Alright,
Barbed Gun's time with 2 of them. Wait a second, did I forget
one
to
of
charge?
them is going to go there.
Did I forget to charge you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Okay.
1 of them is going to fire at this guy. 3 of them are going to fire at those thermers. I would have failed my charge anyway. And you couldn't re-roll it.
Sure.
Yeah, so whatever. So we have 11 attacks from the Terminators.
Which...
Plus 3 because of blast, so it's going to be 14 attacks.
14 plus...
So 5 miles in that squad.
1 against him.
1 on him?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I got to roll a 3 up.
Well, roll that now?
Yep.
Misses. You want to CP it?
Yeah, I have to.
You can't. The hell, man? You just spent my CP.
Yeah, you don't need it.
No, Ben, no!
Oh, boy. Okay.
All right, he's not slowed down. 14 attacks with the Terminator sitting on 4s.
3.
3, so you moved. Yeah, he didn't move. They're heavy. 3 of them automatically wound.
No. 3 of them explode.
Right, you're not lethal, you're sustained. I will learn your army soon.
So I get 16 hits out of 14 shots.
And strength 5, so 4's to wound. No,
Yep.
it's strength 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 4's to wound.
Yeah.
Oh, like that. 6 2-up armor saves. Take a wound.
They're slowed.
That guy.
That's what matters. They're slow.
These Termagants are also going off my Terminators.
5.
10 shots on 4s. 1 additional hit, because it's sustained hits that are on these guys. And 4's to wound. Strength 5, toughness 5. 1. We're fine. Charging time. What do you got?
Von Ryan Leaper.
Yep. That Leaper going in. I can't see him. And the Flamers. Roll terrible here. Oh, go measure that. You might still be in, but are you within 5? Are you within 5 inches, Benjamin?
I don't know. Lift up the ruins.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I might not be. I'm probably...
He fails. Do you want to CP this one?
Yes. Yes.
That's squad tactics because
I
they
have
weren't
no
battle
CP
shock.
left.
Oh no. It's all coming up Millhouse now.
Oh, man.
I'm Millhouse tonight. Are they going to charge? Is he going to charge?
He's going to charge them and the Dreadnought.
Overwatch. Wait, I'll need to spend 1 of my CP. Oh, that's the other way. 4d6 hits. 12. 3, 6, 9, 10 wounds. You will have cover.
No, I won't.
No,
that ignores cover.
I don't think that one does. Bad. They actually do ignore cover. All right, 4 armor save.
I should take 3 wounds here. Oh, boy.
Oh, it's going to take more than that. Okay. 4 up, feel no pain. You guys got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
He goes down
Yep.
just.
Yep.
Well, them's the dice.
Them is the dice. And I have no CP.
Is that it?
That is it.
Well, let's go on to my turn.
I get 1 CP.
I get 1 CP.
Everybody gets
up
1
to
CP.
2. Everybody gets 1 CP. Up to 2. I can't find the 2. All these battle shock things that go away. This one as well. I'm going to Oath of Moment this squad. And then I'm going to go to Assault Doctrine.
Yeah.
And I score 2 points.
2 points.
At the end of my command phase. This one? Oh, yeah, that was still in this one. Ooh, that failed charge changed a lot. Because you would have wiped them out no problem.
No, I wouldn't have.
How many, is the Leaper, sorry, the Von Ryan Leaper's damage 2?
I don't think it's anything too scary. I just wanted to eat the Overwatch.
Yeah, the Von Ryan's only damaged once. He probably wouldn't have, no, he couldn't have killed them all. Yes, you needed both in. Yeah, that's the luck of the dice. We're going to advance. We're going to advance and charge. All right, so I'm -2 to my roll, so -1. Does that mean I'm even slower?
It doesn't say to a minimum of 1. So I think you just don't run. So you get your 3 inches of movement.
No, I needed to advance.
Maybe you can fail
know
the charge now.
CP.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it.
So 4.
Just like that. This guy is going to walk all the way over here. This guy is going to come in here so I can shoot that Leaper. No, and they're going to stay put. Let's do the guns thing. Las Cannon, Leaper. Everything else, these guys.
Yeah.
Las Cannon. Do I want to kill that Leaper?
Oh yeah, that's not.
No. All right, he's going to survive. Missiles here, we're going to go for the blast version.
Okay.
So he has 10 attacks plus 2, so 12 attacks for blast.
Is it 2 shots on the profile? Is it 2d6 the shots?
Oh, no,
or is
yeah.
it 1d6 per 1?
No, blast is +1 per 5 models.
Okay, so, plus
Yeah.
2 for, yeah.
We're hitting these chumps on 3s. Oh, but we made them our Oath of Moment target. Okay, all right. And then 3s. Actually, what's your overall toughness?
You're definitely winning me on 3s, because you have to target the bodyguard before you target.
But they're not tough. Yeah, okay. And re-rolling. Okay, we have 3, 6, 8. Do you have no? Do you want to use that mortal wound thing?
I was thinking about it. No. No, I do not.
Not mortal wound thing. He's a stratagem to give a 5 feel no pain. Yeah. Okay, so we have 8 wounds.
8 wounds. Okay. 6 ups. Nope.
8 die.
8 die.
If we're to pull them, let's fire them.
Yeah.
So we have 4. Actually, we'll do his rifle first. His anti-infantry. So we have 1 hit and missed. All right, we'll do the regular rifles into them. It'll be 2 regular rifles.
5.
5 left.
Squad of 11.
True. Oh wait, before we resolve these, Oath of Moment, the lieutenant that missed gets to reroll. He hits. He does a mortal wound to his anti-infantry.
All right.
So 4 left. Now going back to the regular rifles from the Stern Guard squad, they had 4 hits, and that's the drop die. 3s to wound, re-rolling for Oath of Moment. We have 4 wounds on. Oh, these are AP1.
AP1, they just die.
Okay,
so I have 1 left.
1 actual gaunt left, and him, right?
Yeah.
So they have these 2 models. Okay, we have the heavy bolter.
1 at a time for these.
True, I can do all the hits. So re-roll the hit. So we have 5 hits because sustain hits 1.
Right.
All right, you have
1 at a time.
wounding on 3s with this one.
Yeah. Okay. So
re-roll to wound. Okay. Wounding on 3s. And then this is
kills him.
Kills him. So we can pull these away. So it's
they're
visual.
all gone now.
Now.
Now it's
toughness 8.
5s to wound, but still re-rolling everything.
5s to wound. Of course. 2 wounds. Okay. AP 1. 5 up armor.
4 up in.
4 up invul on you, right? Yeah. No damage. We care not for anything else. We're just going to charge in here.
Yep.
With the -2 to roll, we get it. We're going to use the once per battle round stratagem for free to do Lance. Oh, actually, I tried to get in base contact because I rolled high. So we will try to do this. My Captain's Sword has 6 attacks. Assault Doctrine is active, so 2 more attacks. And Strength. So Strength 6. Wounding you. What's your toughness? 5? Oh, no, 8. So wounding on 2s. Re-rolling because of the Oath of Moment. Wounding on 5s normally now, but 4s because of the stratagem to give me Lance. Re-roll into wound. Oh, geez. All of them. 8. Nice! 2 damage each.
Okay, so he takes 4.
He is down to 5 wounds as we go on to Power Fists. These are hitting on 3s.
Rolling everything.
1 miss. Your Strength 8, so wounding on 4s. 3s because of the Lance stratagem. Re-rolling. And then 3, 6, 8 saves at -3. Not that you care. You have 4 up invuln. And extra AP from the same stratagem that gave me the lance ability. And that finishes him off, and he is done and dead. We can call it there.
I think so.
So I would consolidate this way. Oops, so he can't go on the objective. So now I have more OC, because you're 2 apiece, but I got 5 models. I take this objective, and then we tie this one.
I could pile into that one and probably hold on to that one.
Yeah, you want to fight me?
Like, I get to fight you.
Oh, no, I'm not going into them.
Oh, okay, no.
I'm going on the objective.
No.
Yeah. Because you can consolidate the close enemy unit or an objective. I'm choosing one of the objective and stop you from getting more points. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I have to double check a rule. I might be forced to go into you.
Oh, to base?
Let me just double check that.
Yep.
Okay, so just leave the rule. I'm going to move this. So I must, if I'm going to consolidate, move into enemy units.
Oh, okay.
If I can't, I can go on objectives.
Could you have?
I could have got here, so I had to go here.
Okay. Like, I could have piled into you. You can't attack me, so the Termagants stay alive for a turn. But at that point, you're controlling 3 objectives.
Yep. We're done.
I'm control 1. So
we got it. No, we need to see.
There's nothing more I can do at this point.
We got Gaunts and them, and I have my army. So
Gaunts and other Gaunts.
Yeah. Well, we got that Leaper. We ain't doing much anymore. So let's talk about what we learned.
He's still alive?
Yeah, it was one. I couldn't. My last cans.
Oh, the Flamers didn't shoot him yet.
I guess I could have shot him. He's in line of sight now.
Oh yeah, you can see through the windows.
Oh well.
He'd have gotten cover.
All right, Ben. 1 game of 10th. Give me your thoughts.
Man, it was something. It's a lot of new rules to learn and figure out.
Yep.
I'm glad I'm getting time in with Tyranids. It's an army I always kind of looked at from the distance. I thought that's pretty cool, and I want to get some more time in. Are you planning on getting more Tyranid models for me to play with?
1,000%.
All right.
1,000%.
That's what I look forward to. And you know what? I think it's pretty likely that you're probably going to see new models coming out.
Okay, so
look at the Necron release of last edition, right?
I say Games Workshop hasn't put out a new codex with at least 1 new model in forever, right?
Right. So like, I'm excited to see what it's gonna be.
So 10th edition Battle Shock, I love it to death.
Yeah. It seems. I want to see it's not effective because like, had your Terminators like failed Battle Shock and you lost Terminators, that would be a really big hit to you in effectiveness, right?
True.
But like,
making it so I couldn't do all the cool things I wanted to do, that's kind of awesome.
It hit you hard in a different way.
So, okay, do you feel, I know this is not a fair question because we're just so small point level and so small models.
Yeah.
Do you feel the game is less killy?
No. Well, sorry.
It's hard.
Space Marines is a weird thing to ask that for. Because, like,
Oath of Moment is going to carry them, I think.
Well, it's not like their whole army is super killy, but Oath of Moment makes it so they're killy where they need to be.
Yes, no, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what Games Workshop's also pitching it as well.
Yeah, like, but it's like, yeah, so, like, I only have 1 big threat this turn. That 1 big threat's gone. So, like, oh, okay, well, I have 2 big threats. Oh, okay, well, I have Gilliman, so I can use it twice.
Oh, I know. Well, see, Gilliman, it's on the preview, right? So his says...
Yes. After the first thing is dead.
Yeah, so you caught that too. Okay.
Yes,
fair.
yes. So, but it's like, the first thing is going to be dead.
But if Gilliman's 400 points, I don't want to do that. If Gilliman's 150 points, I'll do that every time.
If Gilliman's 150 points,
I may or may not already have a Gilliman. But I plan on spending everything for 10th edition. I very different, very same. We're going to play a bunch of games coming up in the future. We have the build the mission card pack thing, which looks freaking phenomenal. And one more thing before I thank Games Workshop once again for sending this to us to use to make these pre-release battle reports.
Yeah, I call
thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate it so much. I'll be a shill now. I don't even care. We did record another copy of this, just like every other YouTube channel that I'm aware of. We played games off camera. And then we recorded one. We thought we were ready. And then we read the rules again, like, oh no, we got that wrong. We got that wrong. So you know what? We're going to upload it anyway for the members only. So you guys can watch. There's some cool things. It was a really tight game. There was a lot of cool things other than the way we handled a couple of weird stratagems. We misinterpreted stratagems. The fact that the stratagems have when to use it, the effect, and stuff like that, you have to read every paragraph. If you don't, like, gamers, I'm really bad for it, but gamers don't read the entire rule.
No.
The entire sentence, the entire paragraph.
Like, yeah, I always hit like that I agreed to the terms and services. I have agreed to the terms and services of this stratagem. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I get like +1 to everything. It's good.
Feel free to check it out if you're our channel member. Otherwise, without the channel members, we can't do any of this. Super appreciate you all. See you all in the next one. Stay tuned for plenty 10th edition. I'll say it again. Bookmark this channel. Like and subscribe to the video. There's a lot of 10th edition coming out. Ben will be here on the rag. No, Ben will be here. Like,
I'm here all the time.
Every day.
I'm just here.
Thanks for watching After Wargaming.